Food prices at Aldi are exploding, and shoppers are feeling the sting. 5 everyday staples, like coffee and cheese, have doubled in price almost overnight. The culprit? A mix of inflation and new tariff policies that are hitting discount chains harder than ever. Aldi used to be the go-to for affordable basics, but prices for essentials like coffee have jumped by nearly 100% in just months. That's because a 40% import tax on Brazilian coffee, the source of a quarter of America's supply, choked imports and forced Aldi to scramble for pricier suppliers in Colombia and Ethiopia. Barissimo coffee, once $3.49, now sells for $6.89, hitting families on fixed incomes the hardest. Cheese prices have soared too, from $4.50 to $10 a tray, forcing families to cut fruit, veggies, and other healthy options. For many, coffee and cheese aren't luxuries, they're part of daily life. When prices double, it changes shopping habits and quality of life. And tariffs aren't just hitting food, they're hitting taste. A 25% tariff on European goods like parmesan, olive oil, and wine is forcing Aldi to swap imports for domestic versions that just don't compare. Shoppers notice the difference in flavor and texture, turning simple pleasures into unaffordable luxuries. Aldi's longtime model, sourcing high-quality, low-cost goods globally, is breaking under tariff pressure, shrinking variety and raising costs. Consumers, especially retirees and low-income households, are now choosing cheaper processed foods over fresh, healthy options. Meanwhile, President Trump's new 35% tariff on Canadian goods has sparked a full-scale boycott north of the border. Canadian shoppers have swapped Heinz ketchup for French's, Jack Daniel's for J.P. Wiser's, and California wine for local vintages. In Ontario alone, 80% of U.S. wine and spirits vanished from shelves almost overnight. Imports of U.S. wine to Canada fell 66% in 1 month, crushing Napa Valley producers and Kentucky bourbon distilleries. Canadian brands quickly filled the gap, signing long-term contracts and building customer loyalty the U.S. may never win back. The impact on cross-border trucking is brutal. Shipments are down 12.7%, drivers are losing trips, and supply chains are breaking. Factories on both sides are slowing down. Ford in Ontario even halted production over delayed U.S. parts. U.S. peanut butter sales in Canada have dropped 34%, Harley-Davidson sales have plunged 46%, and even Amazon Prime lost over 110,000 Canadian subscribers in 3 months. Ford and GM sales in Ontario are down 43%, with Japanese and Korean brands taking over the market. U.S. beef exports to Canada are down 25%, grains down 20%, leaving farmers in states like Nebraska and Iowa struggling to survive. Canadian consumers, meanwhile, are thriving on homegrown products, turning the trade war into an opportunity to become more self-sufficient. If tariffs stay, Canada may not just recover, they may forget American brands altogether. And the U.S.? It risks losing not just markets, but trust. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video so more people can see what's really happening.